Okay, I'm very sorry. All right, I forgot to record it. Okay, now Yasmin, read it.
Okay. Oh, okay. If January 1st, 2005 was a Monday, on what date will the 55th Monday from January 1st, 2005 be? So we need to calculate, yeah, well, what it said. And for that, so we know that every week is 7 days, and Monday is the first day of the week. So we just have to, you know, keep going from there, right? And the month is January is like 30 days long. So um we can basically just subtract 30 from 55 and it'll be 25. So 25 days from that date will be Monday, the 55th Monday,
So what day is it?
right?
Can you answer the question? You are right, actually,
Um,
Yasmin. You are saying that here, starting from right, January 1st, 2005 was a Monday. And also it starting from January 1st, right? 55th Monday. So now we know that in 1 year in 2005, how many days do we have? 365, right? Right?
yep, yep.
Okay. So now 365 to find which day is it? So 55 times every week we have 7 days minus I have to subtract this. What is 365? That's equal to 52 times 7 plus 1, right? So here I need to subtract this 52 times 7 minus 1 because we are subtracting this both. So now here we have 7, 7, and I can just take this out. Here we have
It's
55 minus 52 minus 1, which is equal to 55 minus 52, it is 3. 3 times 7, 21 minus 1. What is it? It is 20. So what is
yep,
this answer? That means the 20th day of next year, right?
yeah. No,
So
wait,
the
not next year, next month, right? Because it
next
still
year,
says,
year.
oh,
Yeah, we are talking about 2006 now.
oh, makes
Because
sense.
55th Monday means that means after 55 weeks. 55 weeks in each week we have 7 days. And if I subtract the whole year 2005 right from this, it gives us how many days from the beginning of the next year. So the next year will be, what is it? It is 20th of January 2000, what is it? 6. It says just what date, right? And now if they ask actually how about the day, the day will be 2005, the first January of 2006. It is Tuesday, right? And first, if you just 3, it is Tuesday. Also, it will be Monday because we are just adding 55th Monday, right? It's just Monday actually. Okay, Neil, did you understand?
Um, I understood. The only part that I didn't understand was the part how you got 7.
What do you mean 7? In 1 week we have 7 days, right?
Oh, you did that? Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
And then you took like where did you get 52 from? There's 55.
No, this in 1 year is equal to how many days? 365 days because 2005 is not a leap year, right?
Yes.
In 1 year, how many weeks do we have? 52 weeks.
Yes.
So we have 52 weeks
Oh,
and we
oh,
have
oh,
one more day. Here we have one more day. 52 weeks in each week we have 7 days and plus one more always.
oh, okay, okay, okay. Now I understood.
All right. And how about this question, guys? Can you give a try if I give you like 1.5 minutes? Very easy question. Nazlı, do you understand the question?
Yeah.
Nazlı, do you also have a bird?
We live in the same house and we have the same bird.
So you share one bird with each other.
What?
So Shamil and you have only one bird.
Yeah, we have only one bird.
I think the bird likes Shamil more than you.
Because he's most little one.
Any answer, Shamil, Neil, Yasmin? Did you understand the question? Can you do that?
I was so because like it says 7.6 and then point. What did it mean by point? Did it mean multiplication or did it mean like seven
Oh my gosh,
seven?
you never practice
No.
question, that's why you don't understand. Yeah, this is full
No,
stop. The
I
second
just
one
you
is
said those is also.
this one is full stop, and this one is decimal points. You know, after that we have the capital letter, right? The second sentence start. That means it's a full stop.
Okay, because usually they never put full stop after a number. I thought it was like it was gonna be
How
like
come? Yeah,
stop.
if it's the end of the sentence, we always put full stop, right?
Yes, but not after a number.
Hey Neil, I don't know what are we gonna do with you. Okay, guys, let's do this. Yasmin, do you have any answer?
Nope, not yet. I'm not done.
Yasmin, you are getting lazier and lazier and lazier. Do you know that? Why?
And I'm just overthinking everything. I overcompensate everything, every situation. So including this.
Yeah, because I don't know, because every time you sit at home, as we stay home, I think we get lazy, I think, because even going out, it will be something difficult for us. Anyway, Shamil, how about you, Professor Shamil? Any answer?
No.
No. Why no? Do you know why you don't have any answer? Huh, Shamil?
No.
Anyway, so the average of 5 numbers is 7.6. And how do you find the average? We should just add these 5 numbers and divide by 5, right? So let's say, let's just write sum of those 5 numbers, right? So it is something, right? If you add this, maybe 20, maybe 30, maybe 50, something. Let me just denote this by S, okay? So how do you find the average? The sum of the 5 numbers, I should sum, which is equal to S, and divided by 5. So actually that gives us the average. In the question, it says that that's equal to 7.6. Okay, that's the first observation. Now from here, what is S? I can find S, right? So S is equal to, if I take 5 to the right hand side, it will be multiplied. That's equal to 5 times 7.6 equals 5 times 7, 35. 5 times 0 0.6, it is 3. So that's equal to 38. So now the question is, what number should be added to increase the average of the numbers to 8? So that means that to this sum of numbers, I need to add one more number so that the average becomes 8. So that means that this S, the sum of 5 numbers, you can just read it like this. And I'm going to add one more number. I don't know. Let's say it is X. And now how many numbers do we have? This S is the sum of 5 numbers. And we have one more number. So altogether here we have 6 numbers. And I should divide this 6 so that it becomes how much? It is 8. So now I know the value of the sum of these 5 numbers, right, is equal to 38. So here we have 38 plus X. Take this 6 to the right hand side. It will be multiplied because here it is divided, right? So that's equal to 8 times 6. So that means that 38 plus X is equal to 8 times 6 is 48. So 38 plus what number is 48? So X is equal to 10. So we have to add 10 so that the sum of the new number, that 6 numbers, become 8. Okay, that is how we solve this kind of question. How about the next question? In the following pattern, how many black squares are there in the 19th image? Okay, let me just give you 1 minute or 1.5 minutes. First, have a look. If you have any answer, let me know. If you have nothing, then I will show you how to solve this problem.
But I have a question. What does it mean by it? Doesn't mean like 19 if it was 19.
No, here, that is the first image, right? The second
Yes.
image and third image and fourth image. In this way, we are just writing this image, right? If I just continue painting in this way in a certain pattern, and here we will have 19th image. In 19th image, how many black squares do we have? In the first one, how many black squares? Here we have 5, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
this one is
understood.
3 by 3 square, and I have here 5 black squares. Next one is 4 by 4 square. How many? Here we have 8 black squares. And how about here? This one is 5 by 5 square. How many do we have here? Here we have 9, right? It is 4 plus 4 plus 1. It is 9. And how about here? This one is 6 by 6. It is 12 square, black squares. If I just continue like this, in the 19th image, how many black squares? Yes. Any answer?
I'm doing it.
Okay.
One second. I need my copybook. 1 second.
It is very, very easy, Neil. If you just see the pattern, it is so easy question.
Yeah, I know it's easy. We have to multiply them by 7 multiplied by 7, 8 multiplied by 8, like that. Yeah, I know.
Neil, are you doing? I mean, Nazlı. Yasmin, where do you study?
I go to Baku Oxford School. Just like Neil. Me and Neil go to the same school.
Yasmin, why is your math so weak? Huh?
Is it weak?
And because, I have some other groups, also this primary 6. I mean, they are so good. They studied different school. I think they studied, I forgot, it's Age or something. It is Russian school, I think. And they told me that their classes are in Russian and Azeri language. Because I teach 3 different groups, you know, for primary 6. But the weakest group is your group, you know. If I ask, most of the time you cannot solve the question, but those students, they answer so fast and so good in math.
1 second, I'm finishing.
Yasmin, what do you think? Why?
I don't know, maybe because their system is slightly different. Like they still go by the Russian system. Ours is more on the British Cambridge, which can go a little slower.
Miss Cousin, may I say the answer?
Yes, Neil. If I answer correctly, I will give you gold medal. Yes, tell me.
289.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You're scaring me now, Neil.
Oh no, sorry. I accidentally multiplied with the wrong number. 1 second. Because I wrote like mixed here. Wait, 1 second. 6 is. Oh, sorry. 1 second. I did it wrong. I accidentally. I'm now seeing it.
Shamil, Nazlı, how about you? Why are you so quiet? Nazlı, you didn't understand the question?
No, but
Nazlı, can you tell me in the first image, how many black squares do we have?
5.
How do you know that?
I count the
Okay, how do you
Oh,
count this?
I think I understood. Yeah, I got it now.
Okay, Neil, I think you didn't still understand. Let's do this.
No, but
Uh,
is it number? Because
huh?
I got it. I'm not sure.
What did you get?
It's a really big number. That's why.
No. The answer is 41. Okay, the answer is 41, if I'm not wrong. Okay, again, guys, just listen carefully. The first image, that is the number of the image, right? In the first image, we have 3 by 3 square. In the second image, we have 4 by 4 square. In the third image, we have 5 by 5 square. So now what do you notice here, Nazlı? The difference between the 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 3 and 5, it is 2, right? So that means that if I write here 19th image, right? And what will we have here? Here we will have 19 plus 2. So we will have here 21 by 21 square, right? Okay, that's the first observation. Now in the first one, the first image, how many squares I have? As you see here, it is 3 by 3. 3 is odd number. If I just move this at the top, That is, here we have 3 plus 2. So here we have 3 plus 2. If the image number is even, that is 4 by 4, actually I can just move this square up and this one is down, right? How many squares? 4 plus 4, because 4 by 4, it is 4 plus 4, it's even. If it is odd, again, this goes up, this goes up, this goes up, this one is down, this one is down, but this one is empty. So what is it? It is 5 plus 5 minus 1. Okay, as is here, this is a pattern here. If it is odd, you just add them together and subtract 1. If it is even, just we're adding them together. But in the 19th image, right, we have 21 by 21 square. It is odd number. So now how many black squares do we have then? Number of black squares will be equal to what? 21 plus 21, because odd number, minus 1, which is equal to 40.
When I did it, I multiplied 21 by 20. I got 441.
But why are you multiplying? Why? Neil, do you have an
Because
answer?
each
Why are you
one of them
multiplying?
multiplied. Look, each one of them multiplied. Like, 1 second.
Okay, but here just we need to count the black squares. Okay.
Oh, I thought. Oh my god, I didn't even read it. I didn't even count the black squares because I thought that you wrote 6 multiplied by 6, like those squares that this is 6, this is 6, this is. I didn't even check how much the squares were. That's why.
Okay. So let's move to the next question now. Question 14. And how about this one? Let's see who can do that. Guys, actually, your performance is very poor. You need to study. Otherwise, just spend a lot of time, but you'll not learn much if you go like this. I'm warning you, but soon I will talk to your parents, okay? And they should know. If you know that who you are and continue like this, if you agree, I mean, if you're happy, it's fine with me. But I'm not really happy with your performance. You have 2 minutes. Okay, let's try this question. Let's see what he gets. First, read it well.
On my bed, I'm gonna sleep here. If you fall asleep, I'll not be able to sleep.
Shamil, did you understand the question? Shamil, can you read the
Yes.
question? Read it.
A certain number of children stand in a line in ascending height order. The
Okay,
10th
what does
child
in
from
ascending height order mean, Shamil?
ascending means from lower to greatest.
In ascending height order means from the shortest to the
Oh,
tallest,
longest.
right? Okay, good. Continue.
The 10th child from the front is also the 16th child from the back. How many children must be added at the back such that the 5th child from the front becomes 36th child from the back?
Okay, first, let's answer the first part of the question. And the first part, it says that the 10th child from the front is also the 16th child from the back. Okay. Now, suppose that I'm just writing here, the first child is here, the shortest one. And here we have a bit taller one, the second one. And here we have the taller one, right? And continue. Okay. So this is the first guy, and this is the second guy. Okay, and third guy, continue. And here we have the last guy. Okay. So here in the question, it says that the 10th child from the front, if we just come from here, the 10th child from the front, right, in this direction, actually is the 16th child from the back. If we just come from the back, right, actually this guy is 16th. Okay. So the question for you, first let's answer the question. Shamil, can you answer the question? Then how many children do we have here? Nazlı, Nil, Yasmin, what do you think? How many children are there here? Nazlı, answer the question.
Yeah, I did it. I saw
Nazlı, how old are you? 10 or 11?
10.
I see. You were born in 2010, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I think you are struggling with the questions. Actually, you should be grade 5 now, you know. You are the same age with my daughter. My daughter is also 10 years old, and also she studies at Cambridge School, and she is grade 5. I don't know why you are grade 6. Did you skip any grades?
I skipped first grade because there were in first grade we were the children were studying letters and numbers, but we and my brother already did know the numbers and the letters, all the letters, alphabet, and we also know some of the English words. So we skipped first grade, but we also no, never mind.
I see. Yeah, that's why, because usually if you're 10 years old, you should be grade 5 now. Neil, how about you? How old are you? 10 or 11?
I am 11.
You were born in 2009, right?
Yes.
Good. And you are in the right grades. Yasmin, you also 2009.
Yes.
Okay, good. So, all right, I think, guys, I don't know why you don't understand the questions. It is a little bit, I don't know. So let me ask you one question. Nazlı, this question is for you. Are you listening to me?
Yes, I am.
Nazlı, now we have, let's suppose that we have 5 students, okay? And this one is front, okay? And this one is back. They're just standing in this order. Here we have Annie, Benny, Cindy, Danny, and Annie, whatever it is, okay? Now, if I come from here, who is the 4th guy? You just count, right? The 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So this guy is, if you just come from the front to the back, D is 4th guy, right? How about if you count from back to front? Here we have E is number 5, number 1, and D is the 2nd. So from back to front, D is the 2nd guy, right? So now here we have the 2nd guy. Now, if I ask you the question, Nazlı, how many children are there here?
Here are
5.
5.
A, B, C, D, E, right?
Yeah.
So how do you find this? Here we have 2nd. This one is 4th, right? So it is 4 plus 2 minus 1 is equal to 5. Because here D, right, this guy we counted twice. That's why I'm subtracting 1. In similar question, here we have a certain number of children. Okay, they stand in a line in ascending height order. The 10th child from the front is also the 16th child from the back. Then how many children do we have here? Then here we have 16 plus 10 minus 1, that's equal to 25 children. So here we have 25 children. Okay. So now I will continue the second part of the question. The second part of the question. Okay. It says that how many children must be added at the back such that the fifth child from the front becomes 36 child from the back. So that means that now when we just count from front to the back, this one is fifth. And when you just count from back to the front, right? And this guy is, what is it? 36. 36, right? So now again, how many children do we have now here? After adding 36 here, fifth, so there's 36 plus 5 minus 1, that's equal to 40. And before that, how many students we had? 25. So to make this number 40, we have to add how many students? We have to add 15 students or children. Okay. Neil, did you understand a little bit?
I did understand.
Very good. Shamil, how about you? Still playing with your bird? Neil, how about you?
Yes.
I think Yasmin is playing a game or watching a movie, I think.
No, I'm not. Why do you
What
keep
are you doing,
thinking that?
Yasmin? Can you turn on your camera? What are you doing?
Is it okay if I don't? My room is messy, but I'm listening to your lesson like I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah, just
Like
listening is
reading
not
all
enough,
day.
you know that? Just
Oh, I
listening is
know.
not enough.
Solving with you too. Like I'm solving with you.
No, if your background is messy, you can change your background, right? Like, can you see my background? No.
Room?
So only you can see me, right?
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah, you cannot see my background because I changed my background. That's one good thing about Zoom, you know, you can change your background. So you cannot see, even if people walk behind me, you cannot see. Okay, good, Yasmin. If you are listening, keep listening, but listening is not enough. And even in this class, I know it's not so easy, but this is a private online class, and you are paying right money to get this class, and you are paying, but you're not interested. I don't know how should I, because you need to talk to your parents one more time. My suggestion: do you really want to continue or not? Okay, and because if you continue like this, you will not learn much, and also that's not good for you in front of your parents. Guys, I will continue. Another question. So the answer is 15 students. Another question. Okay, Neil, can you read the question?
Sure. So among the certain wait, we can't see it. Oh, okay. Among the certain group of kids, the first kid gets one sweet, the second kid gets two more sweets than the first kid, and the third kid gets three more sweets than the second kid, and so on. How many more sweets does the 12th kid get in comparison to the sixth kid?
Okay, did you understand the question, Neil?
Yes, so it says that like the first like kid the first kid gets one sweet, the second kid gets like two more, like two double more sweets than the first one, and the first one has one sweet, and then the third one gets like three double more than the second kid, and so on, like until the 12th one. We have to do it like we have to take, and then we have to take 4, and then we have to plus divide that until 12. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. So here it says that here we have a lot of kids here. Let me just group them in this way. The first, second, order them in this way, second, third, fourth. In the question, it says that the first kid gets one sweet. As you see, the first kid gets one sweet. And the second kid gets two more sweets than the first kid. So the first kid gets one, and the second get two more than the first one. That is 1 plus 2. And the third kid gets 3 more sweets than the second kid. So that is 1 plus 2 plus 3, and so on, right? How many more sweets does the 12th kid get in comparison to the 6 kids? So that means that here 12, right? And just one thing, these are the sum of the natural numbers. How do you find the sum of these natural numbers? Here, just we have this formula. It is 1, right? It is 1 times next number is 2 over 2. That's equal to 1. And how about this one? That's equal to the last number is 2. It is 2 times 3 over 2. That's equal to 3. How about this one? The last number is 3. 3 times 4 over 2. That's equal to 6. How about this one? The last number is 4. 4 times 5 over 2 is equal to 10. Okay, and this one is 5 times 6 over 2 is equal to 15. And to find this one, I really need this. Okay, let me just wait. Read 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6. The sum of the first 6 natural numbers. The sum is the last digit number is 6. And after 6, we have 7 over 2. That's equal to 21. Now, in the question, it says that how many more sweets does the 12th kid get in comparison to the 6th kid, right? So as you see the pattern. The first one is 1. Second one, 1 plus 2. Third one, 1 plus 2 plus 3. So the 12th one will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot, dot, dot. It just continues, right, this pattern until 12. That means that we need to find the sum of the first 12 natural numbers, right? What is it? It is just using this formula. The last number is 12. After 12, we have 13 over 2. And 12 over 2, it is 6 times 13. That's equal to 78. That means that the 12th kid gets 21 sweets and 6 kid. 12th kid gets 78. What is the question? How many more, right? To answer this question, we need to find the difference. So that means that 12 kids minus 6 kids, right? That's equal to 12 kids gets 78 and 6 kids 21. That's equal to 57. So the answer is 57. Okay, Shamil, Nazlı, Nil, Princess Yasmin. Any questions? Is it clear? Nazlı, Nil.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's clear.
Yes.
Okay then. All right. If it is clear, let's see if you can solve the next question or not. Nazlı, can you read the question?
Yeah, I can, sure. Rika walks from point A to point B on a straight path at the speed of 2 kilometers per hour. Alice walks from point B to point A from the same path at speed of 5 kilometers per hour. If Rika starts walking from point A the same time as Alice starts walking from point B, and the distance between point and A is 14 kilometers. How far would Alice have been walked before she crossed Rika?
Okay. Nazlı, did you actually read the question, but did you understand it?
Yeah, I did.
Very good. Very easy question, right? Here we have 2 points, the straight path. Let's say this point is A, and that is our path, straight path. And this one is B. And it says that what is the distance between these 2 points? The distance is 14 kilometers. All right. And now Rico, right? Let me just write here. Rico walking towards B. And how about Alice? Alice is walking towards A, right? And let me just Rico and Alice. What is the speed of Rico? Speed of Rico is 2 kilometers per hour. And how about the speed of the Alice? That is 5 kilometers per hour. Okay. So what does it mean? It means that in 1 hour, Rico walks 2 kilometers and 5 kilometers, right, Alice? And the second hour in 2 kilometers, for example, let's say in 1 hour, right? What is the total distance they traveled, right? Let me just write here, Rico, and this one is Alice. In 1 hour, Rico travels 2 kilometers, Alice 5 kilometers, and together, how many kilometers? They walk 7 kilometers because they are walking towards each other, right? And how about after 2 hours? 2 hours, let's say Rico walks 2 times 2, Alice walks 5 times 2, right? Speed times time, speed times time, which is equal to 2 times 2 is 4, 5 times 2 is 10. So their sum is 14. So that means that after 2 hours, Rico comes here, right? After 2 hours, Alice comes here. So what is the distance traveled by Rico? It is 4 kilometers. What is the distance traveled by Alice? It is 10 kilometers, right? That means that after 2 hours, they meet each other here. What is the question? If Rico starts walking from point A at the same time as Alice starts walking from point B, and the distance between point A and point B is 14 kilometers, how far would Alice have walked before she crosses Rico? How many? It is 10, right? Alice, right? Alice will have walked 10 kilometers when he crosses actually Rico. So the answer is 10 kilometers. Okay. Oh, now, Neil, finally you turn on your camera. How come?
I don't know.
You don't know? That's
I
really
just opened
interesting,
my
right?
camera.
I don't know. What do you mean by I don't know? Interesting thing. Okay, Neil, did you understand?
Like I did, but like so.
Yeah. Neil, actually, these questions, it's for primary 3 and 4. We didn't start solving primary 5 and 6 questions yet. You know that? Neil, do you have brothers and sisters or sisters?
I have one small brother. He's like in a kindergarten.
Brother. Where is he now? Sleeping?
No, he's downstairs.
Uh, Downstairs? How many floors do you have in your house? 5? 6?
4.
4? Your house is 4 stories building.
Yes.
Really? So big?
I
How
know.
many people live in that house?
Um, just me and my family. My mom, my dad, my brother, and me.
4 people live in 4 stories building.
Yes.
I see. For each person, one floor. I see. That's why actually nobody forces you to study, I think, right?
Well, no, my parents usually they save me a lot of time to read a book, to go and draw. Cause like usually at home I never get a free time. Cause like not because they say me to do it, because I also want to do it. Cause I have some hobbies that everyone has hobbies. Like I have a hobby of drawing. I draw a lot, and like I draw, I do homework, and we have actually a lot of homeworks. And I do like sometimes when my parents say to me to read a book, I read a book. And most of the times my mom and dad say me to go and do some exercises like from online. I just write in online stuff like um math, I don't know, math like stuff or math sixth graders homework or worksheet, and it just comes this like I don't know easy stuff and I just do it.
I see. Good. Yeah, drawing is, I think, a lot of girls they like drawing. Also, my daughter draws a lot, but also she's good in math. But that's why I try to bring her worksheets every day. Not every day, once a week. And
I put
I,
like online on a paper.
good. Okay. Let's solve one more question. All right, and we will finish the class. I think you are tired, and Yasmin already sleeping. I think Shamil is busy with his
But
birds.
I'm sleeping. I'm not.
Yasmin, how do we know that? Here, black screen, it means that you are sleeping there.
No.
Okay, Yasmin, can you solve this question for us? First, read it. Let's see. If you're not sleeping, you should be able to solve this question.
Okay, how many degrees does the minute hand sweep between the time 9 a.m. and 11 a.m.? What does the minute hand sweep mean? I didn't understand
We
that.
have a clock, right? We have a clock, and we have minute hand and the hour hand, right?
And
So the short one is hour hand, and long one is minute hand. But here it says that how many degrees does the minute hand sweep between time 9 a.m. and 11:50 a.m.
do we don't get the average of how much the minute hand sweeps, or do we have
Here
to
we have 9 a.m. First, if I just write 9 a.m., 9 a.m. means here, right? Let me just redraw this. Okay, 9 a.m., 9 a.m. What is it? It is
moves?
like this, right? Here we have 9
So the minute hand moves 6 degrees per minute, right?
and in 1 hour, we know that this minute hand moves how many degrees?
In 360.
360, right? But
Yeah.
here the question is, how many degrees does the minute hand sweep between the time 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. 11:50 a.m. So now if I draw this first from actually 9
So three
to
hours and
10,
minutes. Three
right?
hours
10.
and 50 minutes.
How
Right?
many? It is 360, right?
Mm-hmm.
And from 10 to 11, how
It's
many?
gonna be. It's
360
gonna.
again.
It's yeah.
And how about from 11 to 11:50? How do you solve this? Because we know that
200.
60
60. It's
minutes
300.
is equal to 360, right? If you divide by
It's 300.
6, then 10 is 60. And multiply by 50, then 50 is 300, right?
Yeah.
So that
That's it.
means that it is 300. Now
Yeah.
altogether, what is it? Altogether, 360 plus 360 plus 300, that's equal to how much?
1020.
1020 degrees. Okay. Okay, before I finish the class, Neil, Nazlı, Shamil, Yasmin, my advice to you guys, maybe you are small kids, okay, but uh, how I understood actually you are here because you are going to maybe say Sasmo or you want to improve your math or whatever it is, okay? So at this, after now 2 hours we spent together here, right? And you have to spend at least 2 hours on self-studying, okay? You need to practice some questions, and if you come to this club with some questions and some have discussion, and at that time you can learn something, okay? As you practice more, you will actually love the questions or you will enjoy learning more. And we know that math and English language, these are the most important subjects at school. Why most important? Because if your language is poor, right, weak, and you don't understand if teacher speaks, right? If you read something you don't understand, that's a problem, the number one. Number two, if your math is weak, that means that your thinking skill, problem solving skill is weak. And you cannot make connections between quantities or variables and stuff. And you will see that if you improve your math and after also English and all other subjects will be very easy for you. Okay. And we don't have to rush, but step by step, but you're actually practicing problems or not. That's important. Okay. At least like, let's say we solve 10 questions, but until next, our next meeting, if you solve 10 questions, it would be great. But if you just come to this class without practicing any question, you will improve. I don't say that you don't learn anything. You learn, but we learn so slowly. Okay. So that's it. Neil, Nazlı, Shamil, Yasmin, thank you very much. Have a good night and have a nice weekend. I will meet you next week. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye. You too. Thank you.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
Bye
Goodbye.
bye, Nazlı. Thank you.